This is Adriana Jacobson with my speech on poliovirus. Um, what causes the disease is that it has to transmit through your mouth, and it multiplies in your throat and gastrointestinal tract, also known as your intestines, and from there it binds to immunoglobulin-like receptor on cell surfaces, and it enters the cell and destroys it, and then enters the bloodstream and gets carried to your central nervous system, where it replicates and destroys the motor neuron cells, and it's kind of not a fun thing to have happen, because like it ends up giving you like really bad headaches, and you get a fever and you start vomiting and you're fatigued or really really weak, and your neck gets all stiff and your limbs are all painful from all the nerves that are being uh, put through so much stress and whatnot. And um, so like they get really really painful. And there are vaccines now that can help prevent it, but once you have it, it can't be cured. It can be treated, like you get fluids and medicine, and then it can cause you to be paralyzed. That's happened to a lot of people, but now it's getting to the point where it can be prevented, and it's not so common anymore. Um, the first case that we think is in 1773. Ancient Egyptians drew pictures of little kids walking with canes or walkers, and with limbs that were either not there or were in odd places, like they got paralyzed in, like an outward stretching position or something like that. And the first medical description of it was by a British physician, Michael Underwood. Um, the first medical report was by Jacob Hain in 1840. And then the first to empirically study a poliomyelitis epidemic was Carl Oscar Maeden in 1890. The disease, like I said, is not so common anymore. Kids under the age of 5 are usually who get it. There have been cases where it's, been more, older than the age of 5, but it's not that common. And the disease was actually less common than it has ever been. Last year, there was only a few parts of 3 countries that reported poliovirus, and that's like the lowest number that we have ever had recorded. It has killed an estimate of 23 million people and has left many more paralyzed, which sucks. Like, mostly if you don't die, you're paralyzed. But, also cases have occurred where people end up walking when they were told that they will never be able to walk again. So, yeah. My works cited is going to be cited in my note page thingy that I'm sending with this. So, yeah. Thank you for listening. Sorry I sound sick. It's because I'm sick. I just got over the flu. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.